After the greedy trio launched their Lunchla product, the entire internet realized it was a big scam. It was just a way for multimillionaires to fill their pockets with more cash. However, the hero dantdm has managed to completely destroy and sabotage three of the biggest YouTubers in the world, mrbeast, KSI, and Logan Paul have jumped into the lunch game with Lunchla, aiming to dethrone the long-standing king Lunchables. But this isn't just about another product launch, it has started a huge debate. After the roaring success of Prime Hydration, you might wonder why they are getting into the lunch market. Is it innovation, or just that these creators, already rich and successful, might be overstepping for another slice of the pie? Here's where it gets interesting. While they market Lunchla as the healthier, more budget-friendly alternative that promises to outshine Lunchables, the timing couldn't be more ironic with Prime Hydration, including lawsuits over leaked content. There's a clear sense of irony in them criticizing Lunchables for similar problems. This isn't just another product launch, it's a statement, a controversy, and a marketing event. Every YouTuber seems to be jumping on the product bandwagon, from mrbeast to many others. But Lunchables' launch is sparking conversations, and it's not just about the product why this product has everyone talking, from its health claims to the controversy around its launch timing. But first, let's roll the footage where they unveiled Lunchables to the world.
Lunchly versus Lunchables.
With Lunchly, you get double the amount of liquid.
Prime has no sugar added, more electrolytes, and more B vitamins.
Crunch Bar. Feastables Crunch
Yeah!
Bar. Our pizza uses real cheese. Theirs, as it says on their box, is mozzarella pasteurized prepared cheese product. They can't even call it real cheese.
Ooh.
We're also 30 less calories, 3 less grams of fat, and 8 less grams of sugar. Turkey Stack 'em, 310 calories.
230 calories.
21 grams of sugar.
Only 7 grams of sugar.
If you look at this close-up, you can already tell which one has better ingredients. All right, we'll start off with the Lunchables.
I'm sorry, that's flat. All right, now we're trying Lunchly. We're not biased at all, but ours is way better.
Fiesta Nachos. 22 grams of sugar.
10 grams of sugar.
7 grams of protein.
9 grams of protein.
Come in close and look at the queso cheese in Lunchly versus whatever that is. Drip versus stick. I like my cheese drippy, bro. This is a Lunchly salsa right here. Look at the consistency, the texture. And this is Lunchables. This is, and look, it's water.
My god, the buzz around Lunchla isn't just about its launch. It's the controversy with Prime Hydration that's stirring the pot. Here's a video exposing the dark secrets behind this new product launch, which is disguised as a healthy kid's food choice but actually has a sad truth behind it.
Lunchly is preying on children. This new food product was created by the regarded brothers, KSI, mrbeast, and Nina Agdal's wife, so they can make more money off of kids by selling them their hyped food product, which is basically just candy. I mean, Prime is just a low-quality diet soda disguised as a hydration drink, and mrbeast's Feastables candy bar used to be made with high-quality ingredients until they realized that kids don't care about health, but taste, so they changed the ingredients. I don't care about anything else Lunchly has, because I already know it's high.
Let's dive into what Lunchla actually offers. According to CNN, Lunchla packs in a Prime chocolate bar from Prime and a choice of processed snacks like pizzas, nachos, or turkey with crackers. The idea is that it's a healthier option, especially for kids, compared to Lunchables. But let's break this down. It's still processed food aimed at kids who really need less processed stuff. There are more electrolytes in Prime than in your average Capri Sun, and less sugar in the chocolate compared to regular bars. But here's the tricky part: do kids really need extra electrolytes in their meals? Unless we're talking about young athletes or kids with special health needs, the average kid might not benefit from this change in their lunchbox. So when Lunchla says it's healthier, it raises the question: healthier for whom? The general health advice for kids usually focuses on fresh, whole foods, not just slightly better versions of processed snacks. This situation definitely raises the product itself, but how it's marketed as a choice for kids' health. The controversy around Lunchla didn't come out of nowhere. It started with a tweet from dantdm, known for his Minecraft content. He quoted the Lunchla announcement and said, "What happened to YouTubers? I can't not say anything anymore. This is selling stuff just to make money. How does this benefit their fans? This is selling junk to kids who trust the people selling it." He voiced his frustration about many YouTubers moving from making content to selling products that seem more about profit than real benefits to products like Lunchla, arguing that they are just repackaged processed foods with a marketing twist on health. Logan Paul quickly responded, saying, "I'll tell you what happened to YouTubers. We spent our lives creating content and building our brands, and now we want to build businesses. You didn't say anything when Lunchables faced bans for allegedly having lead, but now that we create a better version, you're upset? Then don't eat it." He defended the entrepreneurial spirit of YouTubers who have moved from content creation to business. The irony in dantdm's criticism, mentioning that while Lunchables have faced legal issues over lead content, it's not fair to call Lunchla a hypocritical venture without acknowledging that Prime Hydration, linked to Lunchla, has faced similar scrutiny. This part of the discussion was met with community notes clarifying the misleading nature of Logan's comments, emphasizing that the lead issue isn't tied to just one product, but is a broader concern across similar when KSI tried to defend Lunch Lay by comparing it to toys associated with dantdm. This didn't go over well, as many pointed out that comparing food products aimed at kids' health to toys meant for entertainment makes no sense. And KSI's defense got even more confusing when he brought up a sponsorship dantdm had with a food box subscription service years ago. However, this comparison was quickly dismissed as irrelevant due to the specific nature of that sponsorship and how long does more than just show a product controversy. It starts a bigger talk about influence, culture, marketing ethics toward kids, and the responsibilities that come with having big platforms. Here we see creators like Logan Paul, KSI, and mrbeast, all with huge followings, trying to figure out the tricky balance between endorsing products and creating genuine content. Their defenses to protect their brands might actually do more harm than good. They've shone a light on their business choices, showing a gap between their entrepreneurial goals and what their audience expects in terms of honesty and care for their isn't just about the product, it reflects on the role of influencers in society. It's a lesson in how creators deal with criticism, engage with their fans, and how quickly public opinion can change when their actions seem defensive or out of touch. What's really interesting is how this conversation happened in real time, with each response adding more layers to the story. It's clear these creators care about their business ventures, but their way of defending their choices might need a rethink in a time when every action is examined closely, not just by peers, but by authenticity and influencer marketing. It's not just about what is sold, but how it's sold, especially when kids are involved. This ongoing drama, filled with funny responses and public scrutiny, reminds us that in the social media age, every product launch, tweet, and community interaction is under a microscope. It urges creators to think about not just making money, but the long-term effects on their brand's trust and their connection with their audience. Because KSI's fan base has flipped on him faster than you can say YouTube drama. It all started when dantdm called out KSI and his team for promoting Lunchables like it's the next big thing in kid food. KSI replied, but there's more to this story. There's a video out there that he's trying to remove from the internet, like it's a stain on his favorite looks like he picked the weakest argument. He compared toys to junk food, saying, oh, you sell toys? Well, I sell food that's basically toys for your taste buds. That kind of logic would make any philosopher cringe. Now, about his Prime drink, it's getting more legal attention than a celebrity's Twitter rant, 3 lawsuits. One even questions if it's safer than a failed science experiment, and now he's linked with Lunchables, turning school lunches into a game of nutritional roulette. It's like he's playing Guess What's in Your Lunch for the clown he's made himself look like. dantdm tweeted about how disappointed he is in YouTubers selling bad products to kids. He said, what happened to YouTubers? I can't keep quiet anymore. This is just selling junk to kids who don't know better than to trust these people. KSI replied by showing kids toys that dantdm used to sell, trying to call him a hypocrite for selling to kids too. That's pretty silly because reply getting ratioed in the comments. One comment showed KSI selling kids toys too, which made him look hypocritical. That comment got 75,000 likes, completely outshining KSI's tweet, which got 24,000 likes. KSI then continued to make himself look foolish, saying, I'm not the one crying on Twitter, but he missed the point. People pointed out he was promoting unhealthy products to kids while he wouldn't. You might think KSI would apologize or realize he was wrong. Nope, he just got worse, saying, but I was talking about food I was sponsored. He even made a whole video about Munch Pack, a monthly box of food and candy for kids. The problem is dantdm did a one-time sponsorship while KSI is trying to make it his whole brand and promote it as healthy for kids when it's really just as bad as everything else. He has also been criticized for his product endorsements. CoffeeZilla, known for exposing online scams, looked closely at KSI's involvement in some NFT and crypto ventures. He accused KSI of a pump and dump scheme. Here's what happened on March 27th. KSI tweeted that he was all in on a crypto coin called XCAD. But on the same day, he was actually selling XCAD while making his fans excited by suggesting he was holding on to his coins. He sold over $800,000 worth of these tokens in just a few days.